When you marry someone, you don't expect betrayal to come in the form of a casual Instagram post. But that's exactly how my life changed through a picture. A caption and a comment that felt like both a confession and a warning. It was a Saturday afternoon when I first saw it. My wife Emily had gone out for a team lunch with her colleagues. I thought nothing of it. She worked in marketing, and they often had bonding lunches or dinners. I trusted her. I had no reason not to, or so I thought. I was scrolling aimlessly when her post appeared on my feed. A photo of her sitting too close to a guy I vaguely recognized from her stories. His name was Ryan Attell. Jim built the kind of man who oozed confidence. Emily was leaning into him, her smile wide, her hand brushing his arm. That alone was enough to sting, but it was the caption that froze my blood cold. Work husband to hearts. Maybe someday real winking face. At first I blinked, thinking I misread it. But no, there it was. Clear, bold, mocking me in front of her 500 followers. My wife, the woman I loved, the woman I married, was publicly suggesting another man could replace me. My hands trembled. My chest tightened. The betrayal wasn't hidden, whispered, or denied. It was right there, displayed proudly for everyone to see. People had already started liking it. Some even commented with laughing emojis as if this was some cute joke, but to me it wasn't funny. It was humiliating. I stared at the photo for a long time, my mind racing. Was this her way of telling me something? Had she already crossed the line with him? Or was she testing the waters? Seeing how far she could push before I reacted, and then, before I could stop myself, my fingers moved. I typed under her post. Maybe someday divorce too. Careful what you wish for. I hit send. My heart pounded as the words appeared beneath her photo. No taking it back. No hiding my anger. The world could see my response just as clearly as her betrayal. Within minutes, the notifications began. Friends texted me, "Are you okay? Man, what's going on with Emily?" My phone buzzed nonstop, but I ignored them all. I sat there in silence, waiting. An hour later, Emily stormed into the house. Her face was red, her phone clutched in her hand. "What the hell was that, James?" she snapped, throwing her purse on the table. I stood calm, but boiling inside. "What the hell was that?" I countered, pointing at her screen. "A photo of you and your coworker with a caption that says he might someday be real." "Are you kidding me?" She rolled her eyes. "It was a joke. You're blowing this way out of proportion." "A joke?" I laughed bitterly. "Do you know what people are saying? Do you know how humiliating it is to have my wife publicly flirting with another man like? She's auditioning him to replace me." Her defensiveness cracked for a second, and I saw guilt flicker across her face. "It wasn't like that," she muttered, softer now. "Then what was it like, Emily?" I asked. "Explain it to me. Why call him your work husband? Why hint he could be real? Was it a joke? Or was it the truth bleeding out?" She looked away, her silence louder than any confession. My heart sank. That silence told me everything. "Are you sleeping with him?" I asked directly. Her head snapped up. "No," she said quickly. Too quickly. "I'm not cheating, James, I swear. But he's there. He listens. He understands me. And sometimes I feel like maybe I connected with him in a way I don't with you anymore." The words cut deeper than a knife. She didn't say she loved me. She didn't even deny the thought of wanting him. She admitted in her own twisted way that she wanted more than what we had. I swallowed hard, the weight of her words pressing down on me. So that's it. After everything, after years together, after vows and promises, you post this. You humiliate me in public. Emily, you could have talked to me. You could have said you were unhappy. Instead, you broadcasted it like some twisted announcement. Tears welled in her eyes, but I felt no sympathy. "Not now. I'm sorry," she whispered. "I didn't mean—" "Yes, you did," I interrupted. "You meant every word. Jokes come from truth, Emily. That's why they sting." I grabbed my keys. She reached out, panicked. "Where are you going to clear my head?" I said coldly. "And maybe to decide if I still want a wife who advertises replacements while she's still wearing my ring." Her face crumbled, but I didn't stay. I walked out, leaving her in the silence she had created. That night, I stayed at a friend's place. My phone buzzed constantly. Calls, messages from Emily, from her coworkers, even from Ryan himself, who had the audacity to DM me saying, "Man, relax. It's just office humor." I didn't reply. The next morning, I checked Emily's Instagram again. The photo was gone. So was my comment. But the damage couldn't be erased with a delete button. The internet doesn't forget, and neither does a husband who's been disrespected. When I returned home, Emily sat on the couch, eyes swollen from crying. "I'm sorry," she whispered again. "It was stupid. I don't want Ryan. I don't want anyone but you. Please forgive me." But forgiveness doesn't come so easily when trust is shattered. I looked at her for a long moment. The woman I thought I knew, the partner I thought I could trust. Then I said, maybe someday real was never about him. Maybe it was about me finally seeing who you really are. Her tears flowed harder, but my decision was clear. Sometimes betrayal isn't a kiss or a lie or a secret affair. Sometimes it's a caption, a joke, a public declaration that your love is disposable. And sometimes all it takes is one post to end a marriage.